Welcome everyone. What will your future spouse look like? Personality traits and how your future spouse will treat you is today's timeless pick a card. Today we have three options. Option 1 on the left, option 2 in the middle, and option 3 on the right hand side. This is a timeless reading, meaning it's meant for you whenever you find it, regardless of when it's been uploaded. All right, so take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose regeneration. This is going to be your reading about your future spouse. What your future spouse looks like, how your future spouse is personality-wise, and how your future spouse will treat you. The number 46 could be significant. It could be your age, your future spouse's age, someone's age. Again, doesn't have to be, okay? That is just one sign of validation for someone out there. There are going to be more. The number 10 and the number 1 could be significant. The month of January and October could be significant. Also, January 10th, October 1st, October 10th, and January 1st could be significant. All right. I'm also seeing Aries energy, Capricorn energy, Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Regeneration. So your future spouse actually looks younger than their age, okay? Regardless of what age they are, they look younger than their age. This is someone who's been through a lot, and they've always found a way to regenerate themselves. They've been through a lot of deaths and rebirths in their life. They have a peaceful exterior, even though they're very passionate on the inside. They keep it cool on the outside. They would never show you how hot they feel inside. Which leads me to think that you would never guess just how intensely sexual this person can be, okay? So that's that. Intensely sexual, okay. Strong, intense sexual energy there. Oh, okay. Someone may have strained their neck. Well, it's not strained. It's someone may have locked a muscle in the neck or a tendon or something. I don't even know if we have tendons in our neck, but probably we do. Yeah, someone could have a sore neck. Someone watching this video. Okay. Who is your future spouse? What do they look like? How will they treat you? Personality. Okay, so this person is a networker, whether it's just a part of their personality or what they do professionally. They do like, this is someone who likes to share information, so we already have one clue as to what their personality is. This person definitely has darker hair, could be dark brown or black, okay? I'm seeing lighter skin, darker hair. Now, I'm reading for a lot of people, so there could be more physical characteristics coming out. Now, this person could be Asian, but doesn't have to be, okay? That is very, very specific, and that's not going to be for everyone. I feel the dark hair is going to be mostly for everyone. I'm seeing dark brown, I'm seeing black, and I'm seeing light brown as well, okay? Definitely brunette. Yeah, this person is quite empathic. They like to share information because they like everyone to have information, because they understand that information is power, and they like to see everyone empowered around them. So this person is definitely not a gatekeeper. They're very generous in sharing information. They like to learn as well, so they like to share, means give and take when it comes to information. I'm getting strong Gemini and Virgo vibes here because of Mercury energy. Yeah, this person is a natural born networker. They bring people together. They get people to exchange information. They're good at networking, okay? And now we have martyr. So for some of you, there's also darker skin, but we still have the brunette hair, darker hair. This person has learned about the transcendent nature of service to a cause and something greater than themselves. So this person is very generous, unselfish. They're here for the greater good, even if that means temporary self-sacrifice. They can be self-sacrificial if they know that their community, their family will be okay, right? Especially if it's a masculine energy that you're asking about. Especially for those of you asking about masculines, okay? But this person, and even if this is a feminine you're asking about, I say it's in different ways, where the masculine would probably do the ultimate life sacrifice, and the feminine would be sacrificing her time, her for the well-being of those around her, okay? All right, let's see. We have Scorpio. Yes, I was definitely feeling strong Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Very passionate, very intense. This is an intense lover. This is, how will they treat you? This is someone whose love language is through physical touch and sexuality. So how will you know that this person loves you? Through how you connect on a deeper level, how you are both able to be very vulnerable with each other. This person will open up with you, even though they don't open up with most people. I feel in the bedroom they're going to be very raw but passionate. And again, going back to, you would never know how intense this person is in the bedroom, but very generous as well. So always making sure that you are okay and never taking it too far, only taking it as far as you want to take it, and as intensely as you want. Because again, this person knows how to cool off if they have to. This is not someone who would be forceful at all. Very carnal energy here, very deep, also spiritually deep. This person has a spiritual depth. This person is intuitive and quite psychic as well. They can read people really well. This person at first will keep their feelings to themselves, but this person can become quite obsessive, but very controlled in their obsession. They will take their obsession to a point where it's still healthy. They will never cross the boundary, is what I'm seeing here. Very lusty. Yeah, a lot of intimacy. So this person would treat you really well in the bedroom and be just what you need. This person can go as far as you would want this person to go. Very loyal as well. We have a conjunction and empowerment. This person, the way this person will treat you, this person, first of all, is very empowered and very confident within themselves. And the way they would treat you would be also very empowering. They would treat you in a way where you would feel empowered. All right. Then we have Venus, love. So now here we have Libra and Taurus energy. This person is beautiful, harmonious, romantic, charming, very, very sensual, diplomatic, magnetic. They have a good sense of style and good taste when it comes to how they put themselves together, what they dress. For some of you, how they do their hair and their makeup. This person also does well financially because they know how to attract wealth and money. And I'm seeing love. So this person will treat you very lovingly, very respectfully, lovingly. This person knows how to be a partner because they know the balance between give and take. Actually, this person is even more of a giver than a taker. But they also, if this is a feminine energy, they don't do too much, but they will make you happy. If this is a masculine, this masculine will go all in and chase and do all the things. If it's a feminine, this feminine will know when to go and when to stay in place. All right, is there anything else here? Is there anything else? Okay, now we have Mercury. Communication between the two of you will go really well. I feel you're both team players. I feel, yeah, this person will definitely be a good team player. They are good at communicating. I'm seeing Gemini and Virgo here, which I think I did mention already. This person likes to learn, they like to teach, they like to share information. This person will talk to you a lot. There will be a lot of communication between the two of you. I see work hard, play hard. I see power couple dynamic here. Learning a lot from each other. This person is very curious and you will be this person's muse, okay? It's like you will make this person keep going. I just heard keep going in life. This person is, in terms of height, I'm seeing all heights. The feminine is a little bit on the shorter side. I'm seeing a feminine who is like in between well, let's just go into the fives. Between like 5 and 5'7" or 5'8". So the tallest would be 5'8", which is already considered tall, but that's the maximum. And then the masculine, I'm seeing like 5'10", between 5'10" and 6'10". So that's a bigger range there. But the masculine here is taller than the feminine. And the feminine is shorter than the masculine here. I'm seeing banter. I'm seeing a good sense of humor being exchanged. A lot of laughing, a lot of talking. You always have something to say to each other. You always excited about talking to each other and being around each other. The communication is very loving on this person's behalf. This person will enhance and strengthen your strengths, will activate you. This person will be a good ally for you. All right. Now, let's get more cards here. I don't know why when I shuffled these, they all came out. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. So now let's look at the tarot. We have Page of Inspiration, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If this is a feminine, this feminine has long hair, and sometimes they use their hair in a bun. But most of the time it's like long hair and with the middle, parting in the middle, okay? But for some of you, yeah, the feminine would have longer hair. Natural or extensions, I'm not quite sure, but... And this feminine likes to play around with color, with hair, or keep it completely natural. So this is a feminine who's tried colors in her hair. Muse of Materials, now we have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is the husband, so this is confirming that yes, you will get married, because there is a husband in your reading. So it's either you or this person. And this is a very loyal, stable, prosperous, business-minded masculine. Now, if you're the masculine, you are older than the feminine. If you're the feminine, this masculine is older than you. The masculine is a provider, very good with business, very steadfast, very hardworking, and really capable of bringing in the finances and the stability, where the feminine, which I feel is you, so the masculine has more Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and the feminine has more Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And I feel some feminines here watching this have a black cat, or maybe two, and if you're a masculine watching this, your feminine could have a black cat or maybe two. I feel if you're the feminine watching this, you are equally as perceptive, intuitive, and psychic as the masculine. Because if you're watching this, your person is psychic, but it's a different kind of use of intuition and a different kind of way of accessing it. I feel for the masculine, if you're the masculine watching this, your intuition comes after the practical. And if you're feminine watching this, your intuition comes first, right? If you're a masculine watching for the feminine, then your future spouse, feminine energy, will be someone who teaches you about intuition and how to use your intuition. If you are a feminine watching this asking about a masculine, this masculine will be already very intuitive, but will learn further from you how to take risks with intuition. But one of you, the feminine is more of a risk taker, I would say, and the masculine is more cautious. But I feel the masculine will teach the feminine a lot about practicality, and the feminine will teach the masculine a lot about intuition and taking risks. So both together combined, I see a lot of calculated risks being taken and a lot of success and progress forward. Page of Swords, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy could be in your charts or one of your charts. Now look, if you are feminine asking about a future spouse masculine, just know that. And if you are already in a stage in your life where you don't mind dating or marrying someone who already has kids, because again, it's your prerogative, it's your choice, then this is someone who could already have 2 children, all right? If that's not what you're looking for, and of course you wouldn't marry someone if you're not looking for that, or if you didn't fall in love with that person, then this could be that you either end up having 2 children together, 1 child, and if it's 2 children, they're both girls. If it's 1 child, it's a boy. And I'm seeing that's for some of you. There's going to be 1 to 2 children for some of you. If that's something that you're at a stage in your life that can happen. Or if you already have a child, this person already has a child, there could be a blended family here. Either way, I do see children here, okay? I do see children. Either you create a child, or this person already has a child, or children like to be around you. The relationship itself is very high vibrational and childlike. It's a meeting of your inner children, okay? That is definitely there. This person will learn a lot about what makes you happy and put it into action, okay? That's how they will treat you. Again, now, if 0 children would be involved here, which would be a very small percentage of someone watching this, then this means that you would start 2 projects together, okay? That you would have to do research, and that would be very successful and prosperous. The High Priestess, this person will intuitively know what you need. It's almost telepathic. There's going to be such an understanding. I don't know if you have like a Moon-Mercury conjunction or a Neptune-Moon conjunction or something like that, or Moon-Moon conjunction, where you both really understand each other without really having to exchange or explain too much, leaving conversations for more practical stuff and fun stuff, right? Because that understanding, so I'm seeing mostly argument-free relationship, unless the arguments become constructive and healthy, but it will never be around emotional needs, okay? Your emotional needs will be fulfilled. It's a highly spiritual connection, and this person will not only learn about what makes you happy based off what they pick up on intuitively, so it's almost like you won't have a lot of explaining to do. This person will know exactly what you need. Six of Voices, Six of Swords. How will this person treat you? This person will treat you with care. They will intuitively know what your wounds are, especially anything that has affected you mentally, and they will do everything in their power to help you cross that bridge into calmer waters. They will also take you on trips, like getaways, so you can ease your mind, so you can relax and experience a lot of peace. But they will also know how to ease your mind in the day-to-day and deliver you from tumultuous times from the past. Will help you heal from the past, move away from the past, put the past in the past. So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Let me know in the comment section if this resonated. If not, choose another pile, take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel, helps to bring you more. And if you would like to know more in depth about who your future spouse will be, and more questions like how will you meet, when will you meet, and how will the relationship go, or anything else you would like to know, I am open for readings now for a very short time. So always be on my mailing list. Send me an email to ask to be on my mailing list so I can give you the information of when I am available for readings. All right. So guys, it was a pleasure to read for you. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card. Let's ask about your future spouse. What will they look like? How will they treat you? What their personality is like? The number 17 could be relevant. The number 8 could be relevant. 17 could be the 17th of August. We also have August 8th, possibly. August 17th and August 8th. These are just, it doesn't have to resonate with everyone, okay? The fates. This is fated. Someone here could look like this, or your future spouse. Doesn't have to be. I'm reading for a lot of people, so that's very specific. But again, I'm seeing this African fabric here. Typical African pattern fabric. I know in Portuguese it's called capulana. Well, not Portuguese, well, Mozambican. So I don't know if it's even an African word, but I would say probably yes, capulana. So if you know the name of this in English, it's just African fabric, pattern fabric. It's kind of waxy. I know because I've made a few things with it, because I'm African myself. All right, so Africa could be a connection here for someone. Someone here could have curly hair. That's very specific. It's not going to be for everyone. The fates. This is fated. So we already have some clues of how your person looks. But again, this could be you or it could be both of you, okay? But we have like darker hair and darker skin, or a skin that tans well, okay? Femme fatale. Now we have darker hair and lighter skin. So again, the skin can vary. Now this could be you or your person, and this could be you or your person. Take how it resonates. If you're asking about a feminine, this is someone who's very seductive, very sensually well put together, high sexual energy, very attractive sexual energy, erotic energy, okay? So, nice for the bedroom. It says, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So if you are a feminine, if you are this feminine, asking about a masculine, your energy is very erotic. But there's something here about you really expressing your love in the way, and it's like attracting attention with how you dress and your sensual energy. Maybe because deep down there's a fear of rejection and you feel that you really have to put yourself together in a way that you wouldn't be rejected. Now, if this is you, masculine, watching for a feminine, then this is a feminine who it exudes this erotic energy because they want your attention and they don't want to be rejected, and so they make sure they will always put themselves together in a way that will attract your heart. So whoever the feminine is, whether it's you or the spouse, the feminine in this reading is someone who will be very well put together always. And it's not to attract sex, but it's to attract someone's heart, okay? Through eroticism, through sensuality, through the way they move, their poise, their little movements, very feminine, okay? The feminine here is very feminine. And then we have child divine. The masculine here, if you're feminine asking about a masculine, this person is just joyful, arms wide open, playful, very childlike, very innocent and pure in their heart. So that's quite beautiful. This masculine has a special connection to the divine. Now, I feel both have these divine childlike traits, okay? It's just that the feminine is more poised. You wouldn't say that because the feminine will give off a vibe of just being like this femme fatale, vixen almost, but is in deep down very pure at heart and very innocent and very playful and very fun and joyful, okay? But externally the masculine is more like that. Both have dark hair, okay? The masculine could be, even though young at heart, the masculine is slightly older than the feminine. Slightly, or maybe not even slightly. Look, I'm seeing age gap here. The age gap, the feminine. So look, here's an indicator of when you will get married. So if you, let's say, if you have dark hair and some grays already, then you're close to getting married. If you're a feminine, right? If you have dark hair and quite a few grays already, and you're a masculine, then you're very close to getting married. If you're quite young and there's no grays in your hair yet, this means you're going to get married after you're 30 or 35. And if you're a feminine, if you're a masculine, this means that you're going to get married to this person after your 40s or 50s, or if you start having gray hair earlier. And the same goes for the feminine. The age gap I'm seeing here could be anywhere from 5 years to 20, okay? Depending on what people want in their life, what people like, of course. But I'm seeing 5 to 20 years, okay? That's how big this age gap can be. even though the masculine is childlike, the masculine is not immature, okay? It's just fun, loving, free, pure at heart, very innocent. So only good things come from this masculine's heart. And even though the feminine looks a little bit more vixen-like, they really just use that to attract a man's heart. But they're equally innocent and pure of heart. It's just that they think, the feminine thinks that she needs to put on more of an air to herself to be attractive, and has some really nice movements. This feminine, whether it's you or your spouse, is someone who is shy, even though the way they dress would not always suggest that. Or sometimes they really dress more revealing, but mostly they like to be covered. Okay, the feminine has a nice derriere. And the masculine likes to wear comfortable clothes. The masculine likes to wear, either go bare feet or wear flip-flops or sandals. The feminine has nice toned arms and a nice toned back. Nice posture. But doesn't reveal everything right at the beginning about herself. She may reveal feelings, but she may not reveal a lot about herself. The masculine may not be so connected to feelings, but will be an open book in everything else. All right. So, okay. I'm just organizing the cards over here. All right. There we go. We have a trine. So things will flow nicely between these two people. I feel you will both harmonize each other and assist each other and enrich each other's lives, benefit each other, energize each other, enjoy each other's company. I'm seeing the flower jasmine here, so that could be significant. The water, the sea, the ocean, a lake, or a river. Things flowing really nicely between the two of you. Very supportive of each other. The way your person, your future spouse, will treat you is very supportive. Will put your mind to ease. Will energize you, do things to benefit you, enrich your life, harmonize things between you, and help you. Very helpful. And they like helping. They like putting a smile on your face. Everything they do comes from they're very pure. They have no ill intentions, or it's just they're very pure-hearted. 7th house, we have Libra energy here. This person is very balanced, and this will be your best friend, and this is confirming that there will be a marriage here. In a way, there's something about you that's opposites attract. There's a lot of sharing here. This person is they like to share with you. I see a lot of holding hands and kissing. This is how this person will treat you. ride or die, a true companion, a true partner in crime, a true partner in everything. Beautiful. 8th house, yes. Ride or die, yes, absolutely. Things in the bedroom, very sensual, very erotic. Again, the energy exchange here. Yeah, this person could have strong Libra or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury in their chart. Very intense. This person will see you as an investment and will treat you as such. This person could make investments. They could have a business partnership, or you could end up having a business partnership together. You could awaken each other's kundalini, so strong sexual energy here between the two of you. You're going to both be very obsessed about each other. But this person has like a mysterious side to them. On one hand, there's an open book. On the other hand, there's some mystery. There's an air of mystery. But I just see a lot of passion and a lot of fun together. This person could have worked or could work as a performer or entertainer in some way, shape, or form, or with children. And I'm seeing very childlike energy here being exchanged between the two of you. You could meet at a party or when you are younger. You could have met when you were younger. This person is highly creative. This is going to start like very passionate, like a love affair, passionate, fun, childlike, your good sense of humor. The number 5, there will be a lot of changes before you come together, or as you come together, your life will be changing. I'm seeing a lot of flowers here, so I don't know if someone likes flowers or watermelon. All right, Page of Materials, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. So there's an age gap here. Again, I don't know if I said this in this reading, but did I say 5 to 20? Yes, 5 to 20 years. Age gap. For most of you, it's going to be 5, 7, 8, or 17 years. So the age gap goes from 5 to 17. So it's going to be different for everyone. But both of you your love toward each other will be stable. It's a slow burn, moving slowly but steadily. I feel things will move slow in the beginning. So even though you're very passionate about each other, I think before you move into actually being married, it's going to be a process, a long process. I don't know, from the time you meet until you get married, there's a long process here. You're going to be planting some good seeds with each other. It could be even that you don't come together romantically at first, even though you're very passionate about each other. Or for some reason, to ground this in the physical, it takes time because there need to be changes. There could be a physical distance at first. The Magician, but you both manifested each other because you both find in each other those qualities that you've always been seeking for a partner, and you both tick all those boxes. This person will be loyal to you, and I'm seeing faithful as well. Gemini and Virgo energy coming through here now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. 6 of Wands. You're both going to feel like you're winning. This person is definitely going to make you a winner when it comes to hitting the marriage jackpot. Yes, 4 of Wands. Happy home life, fun, celebrative things. Really, when it comes to prosperity in the household, money's not going to be a problem because you're both master manifestors and you're both from the same cloth. Like, you can both really manifest financial stability and have a really happy home life together. You're going to feel like you've won the marriage lottery, okay? I'm just seeing stability, joy, true companionship, passion, and life being a celebration together. So yeah, I'm seeing joy. Okay guys, that was your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. If you would like to get a reading just like this, I am still open for a few more days, accepting bookings for this kind of reading and other kinds of readings. So if you want to know when I'm open for readings, all you have to do is send me an email and ask to be added to my mailing list, and I'll let you know when I am available for readings, which happens to be right now. So you can get a reading about your future spouse, looking into more than just what they look like and how they will treat you and their personality. Like when will you meet, where will you meet, how will you meet, that kind of thing, or something more complete. I do those readings, okay? So if you're interested in that, you can find my email in the description box. If this resonated, I would love to know how in the comment section. If not, then you can go ahead and choose another pile, take what resonates, if it does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone. Let's look at who will be your future spouse. What they will look like, their personality, and how they will treat you. The number 30 could be significant, the number 3. So now a 30 could be an age, someone's age, your age, their age, but doesn't have to be. The number 3, we have the month of March. We also have third house energy. So we have Gemini possibly, or the number 3 in numerology, which we have sociability, progress, okay? TikTok. So that may mean something. What time is it here? Between 7 and 8 past 10, that could be significant to someone. It looks like they're bringing you a clock. Is this almost time for this to happen for you? Is it almost time, or does time not matter? Or is this taking time? We're going to find out. March 30th or March 3rd could be significant to someone here. Hot air balloons could be significant. The desert. And this clock seems to be like vintage, like an old kind of pocket watch. So that could be significant to someone. Yeah, this person could be older, or you could have known this person for a very long time. Take what resonates. Priest. Now, I'm not saying this person is a priest. For some of you, if your religion permits that, then yes, this person could literally be a priest. But for most of you, this person is very committed to their spirituality. They are a channel of spiritual energy. This person could have darker hair. If it's a feminine, they have long, darker hair. If it's a masculine, short, darker hair. There you go. Athletic or athlete. It could literally be an athlete, or someone who used to be an athlete. Could be athletic looking, or could have been. Either way, this person is dedicated to transcending their physical limitations, their emotional, spiritual, and mental limitations, including any handicaps. Handicaps could be an array of things. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. This person is strong-willed. This person has a strong mind. This person is disciplined. Okay? disciplined. Now, skin tone could go from lighter to darker, but the hair is definitely dark. Wow. All right. So, who is this person? Just need to get my cards organized here for the sake of, because the way I took these cards out today was, all right, there we go. There we go. So, okay, this person could have Libra in their chart. This person is an idealist. They like to create the world they want to see. Instead of seeing the world through rose-colored glasses, they like to participate in creating the world that would be the equivalent of seeing the world in rose-colored glasses, if that makes sense. This person is very cooperative and very balanced, very socially aware, could be somewhat artistic, mostly a people pleaser, okay? So they could at times have a difficulty making a decision because they want to make sure everyone's happy, and that can be quite difficult to achieve, but they're very fair. They put themselves together nicely aesthetically. They're very picky about the people that they have in their life. They can be judgmental, but they also know how to be, what's the word for it? Empathic and understanding. So they're very fair in their judgment. Okay. Very balanced. Then we have Capricorn. This person could have their own business. They're very ambitious, structured, disciplined for sure. They could be a little bit stubborn, but they're very wise, very responsible. And they have endurance. They can really, really get through a lot of heaviness. So when I see the signs, it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Then we have 6th house, so we have Virgo energy now. This person is a hard worker. They dedicate themselves to their craft. They could be into natural healing remedies, apothecary, beauty, physical work like physical trainer, or just someone who is of service to others in a healing capacity, whether that is physical healing, mental, emotional, spiritual healing. This person takes good care of themselves. They're always purifying their body, taking care of their body, their muscles, their health, because they don't want to be a burden toward others. They want to look good, they want to feel good, and they're healthy, mostly healthy, okay? At least what they do every day is to make sure that they can stay healthy for a longer amount of time. How will this person treat you? We have Temperance. Well, this person will be very peaceful around you. They will treat you with peace and tranquility. This person will give you peace of mind, basically. And their presence in your life will be very healing to you. They're also a higher level soulmate, okay? The number 14 could be relevant, the number 5. This person, you and this person coming together is going to change you in a very good way. I would say you're probably twin flames. Lotus flowers could be significant. You could have known this person for many moons, okay? Or you could have gone through many cycles with this person already. This person could have strong Sagittarius in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. This person may change the way they look quite a lot. Like they could go from shorter hair to longer hair. They could start off with darker hair and change it to lighter hair, that kind of thing. This person could play around with their looks, especially if they're a feminine energy, but they never stay the same. Like they will never go blonde for too long, or never go long-haired for too long, or You know, they like to play around with their image. This person, I would say, is quite fit. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person is open and vulnerable and very loving, and they're very expressive of their love. Verbally expressive. You can feel their love in their energy. You can hear their love in their words. This person encompasses all love languages. It's physical touch. It's words of affirmation. It's their energy exudes love. And peace. I'm seeing peace and love, love and peace, like literally. Very high vibrational person. Very intuitive. Very psychic. But they know how to keep their mouth shut. They know when to talk. They know when to keep their mouth shut. And they either go through bouts of talking a lot or they go through bouts of silence. And this person is quite meditative in nature. It's the kind of person who doesn't need to sit down and meditate because they're always in a meditative state. This is High Priestess energy. So if you're asking about a feminine, this person is High Priestess qualities, right? They have a knowing. They see beyond, and they see more than most people can see because they use all their psychic senses. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentience, right? They feel things, they know things, they see things, they hear things in their mind's ear, and they see things in their mind's eye. They have strong visions, strong dreams. It's just the way they are. But they're a very high vibrational soul that is mostly peaceful. So very divine. Queen of Voices, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also someone who's very smart, very witty, has a very quick brain, good communicator. They also know, they're very loving, but they also know when to move on, and they know when to leave something behind. They know when something does not serve them or when they do not belong. They just keep it moving. They don't really hold any grudges. They may feel things deeply and express that and suffer and even be able to express that, but then they will also know when it's time to let go. So to keep their mind healthy, they like to stay healthy so they can stay high vibrational. They don't dwell on stuff too long. The Star, this is your wish fulfillment. You are their wish fulfillment. The way this person will treat you with respect, with good communication, with a loving heart, with peace, with understanding, with intelligence. That's what this person brings to the table. And this is someone who will always make sure they fulfill your dreams and your wishes as much as they can. And this person's energy toward you is just very healing. It's like a dream come true. It is warm. But this is also someone who will not take anyone's BS. So they will not take anyone's BS, but they won't take your BS either. You're either open and loving toward them and you coming with the same energy, or they will gladly just move along. It's not even cut you out or anything. They will just move along. I feel this is someone you've been asking for and manifesting. I don't know if it's someone specific or a specific kind of person, but that's what's coming toward you. This person could have strong, I've said the signs already. So that was your reading, guys. It was, again, look at all these hair changes here. So this person may have longer hair, then they may cut their hair into a bob, and at other times they may color their hair, right? So that, especially if you're asking about a feminine. If you're asking about a masculine, they will also take risks, but maybe not as many. The masculine here is showing up pretty much short-haired. It's the feminines here that are like taking risks with their hair. All three masculines here are showing up with shorter hair. The skin colors, they really vary in this reading. I would say a lot of people are going to choose pile number 3, so that's maybe why. So, but the basis is like darker hair and then I feel right now this feminine has like more darker hair, even though they've played around with colors before. So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If you would like a reading like this, or even more in-depth of who your future spouse will be, I'm still open. I think for another 2 days, accepting readings, and then people on my mailing list will know when I'm open again. So if you want to be on my mailing list, find my email in the description box, send me an email, ask to be added to my list, and I will add you, and you'll know next time when I'm open. Or you can get a reading from me in the next maybe 2 days, and I'll still be able to accommodate you. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now.